blonde beauty plunged her head into the fish tank and quickly picked up an apple. Her superb skills immediately won the boys' admiration. The nurse standing by saw it and said that she could do it too. However, she tried several times but always failed. Just when she was about to give up, a mysterious force suddenly pressed her head into the water. The boy thought she was trying hard to challenge, so he smiled and praised her perseverance. But the nurse struggled desperately in the water. At this time, the blonde girl noticed something was wrong and immediately called the boy to help. But the two of them tried their best but couldn't pull the nurse out. At this time, the water temperature in the fish tank rose rapidly and began to boil in an instant. The nurse screamed in pain in the water and then slowly stopped struggling. When the boy pulled her up, her face had been boiled alive. When the Demon Hunter brothers arrived at the scene and asked, they thought it might be a crime committed by evil spirits. At the same time, Sam also found a magic bag in the corner of the sofa. At the same time, a similar bizarre incident occurred in another place. A man ate a candy and felt something strange after chewing it for a few bites. He hurriedly reached into his throat and pulled out a blade. Then he coughed out a second blade. When his wife came to check, the man was already dead. The demon-killing brothers rushed to the scene and found that the man had swallowed 4 blades. Dean searched the house carefully and finally found a spell bag behind the refrigerator. It was exactly the same as the one at the party. The two took the spell bag home to study it. After opening it, they found some strange props in the bag. They finally found a clue after consulting ancient books. It turned out that a witch was performing a blood sacrifice ceremony that was only held once every 500 years. As long as 3 blood sacrifices were completed, the devil could be successfully summoned to the world. In order to prevent the ceremony from being completed, Dean stayed at the man's house to monitor. Soon, he saw a familiar figure. It was the blonde beauty with an apple in her mouth. The brothers immediately went to her school to investigate. From the teacher, they learned that the blonde girl was a painting genius, but some strange symbols often appear in her works. After the two returned to their residence, Sam found the magic bag in their room again. They realized that the situation was urgent. They hurried back to school again, but found that the teacher had disappeared. After Sam smashed the teacher's safe, he found many skeletons used by witches inside. At this time, the blonde girl had been tied up by the teacher and was ready for the last blood sacrifice. At the critical moment, the two brothers arrived in time and successfully rescued her. However, just when everyone thought the crisis was over, the blonde girl said that the teacher's spell was simply clumsy and ridiculous. When the brothers were alert and about to take action, they were knocked to the ground by the blonde's magic. Then, the blonde girl began to chant an ancient and strange spell. A crack suddenly appeared in the ground, and countless black air gushed out from it.